Okay, now that I've covered why choose our office, let me go through the flow. Okay, in greater detail. So the flow of an eviction. Well, so you get started online. On our end, we'll get the email. It'll say that payment has been secured through our website. When you get started online, you can upload a copy of the notice if you've already served the notice. If you didn't serve a notice, then we will know to prepare the initial notice. Now, depending on the circumstance, it'll be either a 3-day notice to pay rent or quit, or whatever the scenario may be. That notice will be prepared. It will be sent over to you because you would have gone through our questions, so we would have known whether they're behind on rent or whatnot. Okay. After the notice has been served, the initial notice has been served. We have to wait 3 court days. Okay, so excluding weekends, excluding holidays, it's going to be 3 court days. If they do not perform, so they don't move or pay rent or whatever the notice was, then we would then begin working and preparing the unlawful detainer eviction. With our office, we like to schedule appointments. So after the notice expires, you'll call our office. You'll say, hey, our notice expired. I'd like to move forward. That's how we'll know. After that, we'll schedule an appointment to do the unlawful, to go over all the questions on an unlawful detainer. We'll do that in real time together. Now, again, you can come in person. You're more than welcome to schedule an appointment for that. Or we'll do everything by phone. We will go through the questions for an unlawful detainer. You will help me answer those questions. And from there, I would prepare, or our office would prepare the unlawful detainer. We'll send it over to you via DocuSign. You'll review it and sign it electronically. From there, it's ready to be filed. So if you came in person, we would have said, bring a check or money order also payable to the court. We'll keep that in the file. So once they don't pay, the court filing fees next, $255 if the damages you are seeking are under $10,000. So normally you have a person that's not paying rent, perhaps they're behind a month or two, perhaps they owe you, $2,000 to $5,000. Filing fee on those scenarios are $255. That's San Bernardino County. Riverside would have been $270. Orange County would have been $240. LA would have been $240. That's at the time of this video. Okay. After that, so, okay. Now, if you're not going to be coming in, we're going to request that you mail us a check or money order payable to the court. Okay, you can send it to our address in Fontana, so that when we go to the courthouse and file this over the counter, they'll just cash your check. All right, after that, we'll take care of serving it. So we'll send our server out to the property to go serve it. If they're personally served, so the answer to the door, we personally serve it to them, they're going to have 10 court days to respond, excluding weekends and holidays. 10 court days. Now, often they don't answer the door, but another person that's over 18 answers the door. Then, in those scenarios, they would be considered subservice. So you have to make 3 initial attempts. After that, you can work on subserving that defendant. If they're subserved, then they're going to have 10 calendar days plus 10 business days. So you'll count out 10 calendar days, including weekends and holidays. Okay, so got a phone call. I had to kind of interrupt the video. Anyhow, so if they were subserved, we'll count out 10 calendar days plus 10 business days. If they file a response throughout that time period, then we will, if they file an answer, then we're going to schedule a trial date. If they don't file a response or an answer, then we would proceed by preparing a request for entry of default and a judgment. So there wouldn't be any court appearances necessary if we proceed by default because they failed to respond timely. If they did respond, at that point, we would request a trial date. Now, you have a choice. You can represent yourself at the hearing, or we can refer you or recommend you an attorney that will cover your hearing. You would pay him directly. They are a third party. They're independent. That's their money. You pay them directly. They would then come into your case as a limited scope and handle the representation. You pay them directly. From there, they will provide a judgment after your case has been won. From there, we would prepare a All right, excuse me again. That was another call. Okay, so so from there we'll prepare the writ of possession. After the writ of possession, we'll prepare the sheriff instructions. Oh, by the way, so the third party fees are going to be court filing fee, normally $255, San Bernardino County. Writ of possession $40. That's across most of the counties. Sheriff $180, same price across most of the counties. The only fee that may change is going to be the court filing fee. So that amount varies depending on how much damages money you're seeking. So if they're behind, let's just say over $10,000, then that filing fee increases, and we just have to revert back to the court fees schedule in order to figure out what that amount would be. But the base filing fee, when you're seeking under $10,000, which is the most common eviction, starts at San Bernardino County at $255, Riverside $270, Orange and LA $240. If we're submitting the documents electronically to these courthouses, there's going to be an additional e-filing fee, not paid to us, but to the organization. It's estimated about $15 on top of that initial $255 or $270 or $240 fee. Same thing with the writ. Sheriffs. The sheriff fee again was $180. So we're prepared to writ of possession in San Bernardino County. We'll drive it out to the courthouse, to the sheriff's department here in San Bernardino. For the court filing fee, we need either some counties are strict and would only take a money order. So for that reason, we prefer and state all of the sheriff's departments are going to be paid through money order. So we don't have to select whether your county or not accepts money orders or personal check. It makes it easier that way. So we'll get a money order from you in the amount of $180 payable to that organization. So if it's San Bernardino County Sheriffs. If it's Riverside County Sheriffs, and so on and so forth. And we'll get that writ over to the sheriff's department. They'll schedule a lockout. They'll let us know when the lockout's they may provide tentative dates. If we get a tentative date, we'll let you know. Otherwise, sometimes they're strict, or often they're strict and won't provide any tentative dates. But once they do provide the official date and time of the lockout, we'll let you know. You'll have to coordinate to arrive there at least 30 minutes before the lockout. Meet with the sheriffs. If you have a key to get in, you'll let the sheriff in. If you don't, you need to have a locksmith available and ready. All of this will be coordinated. You'll know the lockout at least a week, often 2 weeks ahead of time. So that's it when it comes to the flow of an eviction. Give us a call. Let's get started. Schedule an appointment either online. You can navigate to online appointments calendar. You can schedule it there. You can call us. We'll take the information over the phone or just get started online. It's going to take 15 minutes. Thank you.